Introducing Shorewave Technologies Tunneling Alert System, TAS2, the only technology in the world that can accurately detect and locate intruders tunneling. To monitor a perimeter 1 mile in length, you need 6 sensors placed approximately 1,000 feet apart and buried up to 3 feet underground, depending on the terrain. These 6 sensors are wired back to one remote central processing control unit. This supplies the power to the sensors and communicates with the command and control center, either by wireless or internet protocols. Each hidden sensor is now monitoring in real time down to a depth of 1,000 feet below the ground and up to 1,500 feet across the surface terrain. The unique sensor technology is relatively unaffected by traffic noise, rivers, or construction activity. The technology also filters out extraneous subterranean noise and other seismic signals. Once the intruder's tunneling activity is within range of any sensor, it's identified immediately. This triggers an alarm, sending a text or an email to a designated receiving center. The sensor's monitoring is totally passive and cannot be detected. The intruders will not know they're being tracked. Once activity has been identified, 2 additional triaxial sensors and a CPU are placed near the sensor receiving the strongest signal. The precise depth and location of the tunnel can now be determined. As the tunnel advances towards the perimeter, the central processing unit at the command control center will automatically plot the direction and speed of progress on a ground map. As the tunnel reaches its target, its exact location and depth will be pinpointed. The intruders can be located and apprehended as they emerge. What our tunneling alert system does. Our technology listens for and can separate out, detect and identify microseismic signals generated either on the surface or deep in the subterranean. How does it work? Highly sensitive ground sensors relay the microseismic signals to a CPU programmed with our unique software, which has been developed over 10 years. What makes it unique? It's the ability of our software to filter out the majority of extraneous, unimportant seismic signals, for example traffic, construction activity or rivers. That way a particular minute microseismic signal can be identified, located and presented in a 3-dimensional real-time display, even though the level of this signal may be as microscopic as 100,000th or even 1/1,000,000th of those of the background noise and vibration. Shorewave Technologies' breakthrough in microseismic technology is turnkey and ready for deployment today. Those building illicit tunnels or using existing tunnels are now detectable. Tunnels are no longer a place to hide.